Hi guys, Tommy here. Just a video on discipline, self-discipline and habits really. In order for us to do a bad habit and act in a certain way, or even good habits, for us to act in a certain way, ultimately we have to think about doing it first. Let's just take a bad habit, for example, drinking alcohol maybe. Some people struggle with, I'm sure. Unless someone's forcing it down your throat, which usually isn't the case, and in that case fair enough, unless that's happening, the idea has to enter into your mind first. So you have to think about it first and then ultimately accept the idea that you're going to do it. So you maybe think about having a beer or a glass of wine, whatever you drink, a cocktail, and then you have to then submit to the idea and allow that idea to then manifest itself into your actions and into your reality. So what my point is, in order to discipline the mind, what you have to do is don't submit to these bad ideas, these negative thoughts in a way, ultimately ideas, and submit to them so easily. So when the thought comes into your mind, maybe try and shut it off a bit, maybe keep yourself preoccupied with something else, maybe a good idea, maybe submit to a good idea, maybe doing some exercise, maybe not drinking, maybe focusing on something that might improve your future, making a video, maybe calling someone, reaching out to someone that you were supposed to, cleaning your room, whatever it is. Maybe start submitting to those ideas. Maybe it's a run in the morning or something. And once you start doing that, you're going to keep yourself preoccupied. Because the other thing as well is when you have a bad habit, when you have habits, you have to replace it with another habit. So ultimately what you're going to need to try and do is replace a bad habit with a good habit. A good example is, let's say someone goes out, they drink, they sniff coke or whatever they do, not me, but people, and then they'll stop doing that, but then they'll start smoking loads of weed. So it's kind of like they've replaced a bad habit with another bad habit. Yeah, I've stopped doing this, but then you're doing that instead. And I think that's the case with a lot of people. So when you stop your bad habits, you stop submitting to those ideas, try and replace them and submit to some good habits, some good ideas. And don't submit to the bad ideas in your mind so easily. Have a bit of discipline, have a bit of self-control, have a bit of willpower. It does all come with time. I think, mood and discipline in a way, it does sort of fluctuate. You're not always, you do have bad patches, but just try and keep pushing and going in the right direction, no matter how bad you've done. Say you've eaten some junk food, let's not just then, okay, I may as well just, pig out and eat whatever I want for the rest of the day. Try and then, nip it in the bud and then carry on as best you can going forward. But yeah, sort of delving into a couple of things there. But yeah, that was mainly everything. Thank you for watching that, guys. See you in the next one.